very weird response. I know she is the commissioner, but I am sure others in the office or meetings are saying stuff like this.
About one player, that player could get hurt or whatever. So I think it's just to give recognition that in sports, people watch for compelling content and rivalries.
Picture a 60-minute special about Michael Jordan where he shows up for 30 seconds and the rest is about the NBA's financial plans. That's basically what happened with Caitlin Clark's feature. Fans are calling it a major fail. But is there more to the story? Allow me to shift gears and discuss Clark's real season. She was absolutely crushing it, setting records galore. The catch, though, is this: 60 Minutes seldom featured her. It's as if they were going to capture the Ferrari but ended up filming the bike rack instead. For what reason did they do it? In her first season with the WNBA, Caitlin Clark had an absolutely phenomenal season. Here we are discussing a player that had an immediate impact upon his arrival. She was sinking threes and dropping dimes, giving the impression that the veterans were playing at a snail's pace.
One thing I would say is that the WNBA is not trying to announce Caitlin Clark winning this Rookie of the Year, bro. And I'm hearing that it was a unanimous. And we also know Caitlin Clark was announced Rookie of the Year for the most part. The WNBA haven't said anything either about it.
You know, it's the type of season that often gets people excited. Contrary to expectations, 60 Minutes clearly missed the boat. They were staring at an amazing story, a rookie sweeping the league, but they hardly paid it any attention. That's crazy, isn't it? You'd think they'd be covering it extensively, highlighting key moments, dissecting her performance, etc. Rather, we received what precisely? After a brief aside, the conversation reverted to discussing the entire league. It's great that the WNBA is expanding, but seriously, displaying a player of Clark's caliber is essential. It's basketball 101, man. Allow me to provide some context. Clark wasn't merely impressing as a rookie. As a result of her impressive performance, she was being compared to legendary athletes. This is a guy who was driving fans absolutely bonkers with his 20-point games, assist distribution that was a fashion statement, and clutch shooting. She was remarkable in more ways than one. A new vigor has been restored to the court by Clark. The atmosphere in the arena was electric every time she set foot on the hardwood. Spectators came to witness her every move. Not many opportunities present themselves with such a profound influence. A lot of people were perplexed when 60 Minutes chose to mostly disregard all of this. They had gold on hand, and somehow they transformed it into... what? Is it a league promotional piece? It is completely illogical. What could be even more bizarre? My quote, "The real breakthrough star of the WNBA season is the W itself." Oh, is that so? You're going to claim that the league is the star when you have a player who is igniting the league, drawing in new viewers, and creating highlight reels nightly? That's the same as claiming the serving platter is the most delicious component of a fine dining experience. What is really out there? The WNBA commissioner stepped in with some stunning words right when everyone believed Caitlin Clark was about to become the league's face. It's as if they're terrified of their own potential star power. Imagine this then. Caitlin Clark is absolutely dominating the league, setting record after record. Everyone is talking about her, her merchandise is selling like hotcakes, and her fans are going absolutely bonkers. It seems to reason that the WNBA would be quite involved in this. Not at all. Surprisingly, Commissioner Cathy Engelbert says, no league's ever about one player. Hold on, what? You're attracting new followers and sparking excitement with your tremendous talent, and that's all you have to say? Imagine if you had LeBron James during his rookie year, and you just said, hey, he's all right, I guess.
About one player, that player could get hurt or whatever. So I think it's just to give recognition that in sports, people watch for compelling content and rivalries.
The situation, however, becomes much more bizarre. Instead of concentrating on Clark, Engelbert spent the 60-minute special chatting about other rookies. She seems to have been attempting to share the limelight, but seriously? Clark was meant to have his chance at this.
I want to say this, the real breakthrough star of the WNBA season is the W itself, building off a college season in which was unimaginable.
Viewers were expecting to meet their new favorite player, but what they received was a promotion for the league. Witness the reactions of those around you. The fans were displeased. One comment went viral. Is the WNBA trying to sabotage its own success? Moreover, does Engelbert even want the league to grow? The violence was tremendous. Things start to become strange from here. Engelbert made this comment about a player maybe getting hurt as some type of explanation for not focusing on Clark. The audience did not believe it.
They was kind of like not trying to give Caitlin Clark her credit throughout this whole damn special in her pretty much bringing up the WNBA. Kind of weird a response. She can't give Caitlin Clark her credit. Says a player could get hurt. This is crazy. And
Some have said the WNBA's inability to manage a superstar player is evidence of bad leadership. Put it in your mind. Your league is receiving a lot of attention because of this amazing player you have. She's captivating to watch, has the ability to reach a wide audience, and is bringing new fans to women's basketball. Who are you to reject that, instead of embracing it? Suppressing the truth? A fear of becoming too successful seems to be plaguing the WNBA. After years of struggling for more renown, they are now putting the brakes on now that they have a player receiving widespread attention. Nothing about it is logical. There will be no resolution to the WNBA's star problem. Actually, it's growing in size every single minute. Not content to merely grumble, the fans are demanding that heads be rolled. Could this be the turning point that makes the WNBA rethink their strategy? Observe the current state of social media. The weather is very crazy right now. The WNBA's handling of Caitlin Clark's 60 Minutes program has fans fuming. They are not merely irate, they are demanding that something be done.
down. And not only did they use Caitlin to draw up headlines, the commissioner completely dropped the ball again on national television. Very weird response. I know she is the commissioner, but I am sure others in the office or meetings are saying stuff like this.
Even Commissioner Cathy Engelbert's resignation is being demanded by some. Do you think it's real? People are speaking their minds in the comments section. An online supporter pondered, is the WNBA trying to sabotage its own success? Someone else asked, does Engelbert even want the league to grow? It's terrible. And the reason is because supporters think the league really messed up. But hear me out. This isn't limited to that one awful TV show. Something far greater is at stake. The WNBA's inexperience with its stars is causing fans to be anxious. They observe the NBA and think the WNBA should be able to feature prominent players like LeBron and Steph Curry. It's as if the league is torn between competing realities. On the one hand, they have ambitions of expansion and more visibility. On the flip side, they're attempting to minimize her significance once they finally have a star who is drawing that kind of attention. For many, it is completely perplexing. Put it in your mind, at this very moment, the WNBA is in dire need of Caitlin Clark. She is thrilling to watch, she is setting records, and she is attracting fans of women's basketball who were previously uninterested. I am astounded. However, the league appears to be ignoring her, rather than embracing that. Why? Opponents of the decision cite ineffective management. Some believe the WNBA is wary about dominating the spotlight on a single player. However, nearly all people think that this isn't a good strategy for expanding a league. In order to draw in audiences, sell tickets, and spark conversation, you require celebrities. At the moment, that star is Caitlin Clark. People are starting to doubt the WNBA's approach because of this entire thing. Are they advertising the league in its whole at the exclusion of the players who actually contribute to its excitement? It's as if they're attempting to sell the flash without revealing the meat. And Caitlin Clark isn't the only one involved. Many are concerned about the impact on upcoming stars as a result of this. How can the WNBA hope to stand out in the oversaturated sports industry if it is unable to market its top players? Undoubtedly, it's a delicate balancing act. The league's growth depends on its ability to recognize and reward its top performers. It appears like they're having trouble juggling both tasks at the moment. Something has to change, and the fans are making their voices heard.